just wanna see some more.
We are in the Pacific Northwest as we get set for football at Lumen Field here in the Soto district of Seattle. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? Oh, and a nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Already here, they'll audible to something else. Smith going to go to the air first play. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. They'll run, it's Kenneth Walker. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Now Smith. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Now a tough spot for Geno Smith and company after the sack. It's 3rd and long. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down. They snap it to Smith. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Smith. And he's got Smith and Jigba. And they'll get this down to the 10. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Off of play action. Here's Smith. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Noah Fant, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Seahawks will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Myers connects on the PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10. Right at the 30. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked. Leonard Williams in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. To throw is Stafford. That's caught. It's DeMarcus Robinson. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was,
Oh, a hit. He lost the football. Stafford puts it on the ground. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble. So on 4th down, on is Ethan Evans to punt for the Rams. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And the Seahawks will have great field position to start this drive. They take over on the short side of the field. Smith. And that's going to be caught downfield by Phil. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. A big play there on the catch and run. 39 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Here's Walker. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Kenneth Walker. His 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And it's now 14-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Now Stafford. Got a man open. It's Tyler Higbee. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 2nd and a couple. Here's Stafford. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that's caught inside the 30. 39 yards there, a big one. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. Now it's Stafford. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Kupp. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Corum is into the end zone. Touchdown, L.A. Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play and actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on his stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well, his teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Just the one misstep for them in the first half of the season. 7-1 is the record at the midway point. And in terms of whatever power rankings you want to go by, they're at or near the top of the list in terms of best teams in the National Football League.
And for me, in my little bit of rankings here, I've got them at the top. I know there's still 2 months to go, and we've seen teams get off to hot starts and then fade away due to injuries or the schedule or whatever. But unless there are a rash of injuries on this team, I'd be surprised if they're on the first or second seed come playoff time.
Now he's loose down the middle of the field. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. DK Metcalf, 74 yards. And the Seahawks go up by 2 touchdowns. Myers connects on the PAT. And it's now 21-7. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Back to throw, Stafford. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that he can't.
He's got a man, complete. And he'll be taken out of bounds all the way down near the 35-yard line.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
In motion, the tight end. Stafford. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A really nice gain of 25 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. To the air again, Stafford. And that's going to be incomplete.
A good job in coverage there. They took away his top read on the play, so he went through his progressions and ended up settling on his running back who scored on their last possession, but the coverage held. It goes incomplete.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on second and goal. Throwing is Stafford. This pass caught at the 4. They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a third and goal situation. Here's Stafford. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Touchdown, Rams. Puka Nacua from 3 yards out. And the Rams are back within a score. Extra point right down the middle. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. One first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Sitting in first place in the division. They've got an open date on the calendar coming up next week. So, Charles, you and I were talking about this before the game. This one for them kind of has some extra importance.
It certainly does, because if they can get the win here and pad their lead a bit, or at least keep pace, then they can really kick their feet up and say a job well done at this point, and not have to worry about ball at all until they're back in their facility, back in their meeting room, getting ready for the next game.
Give them 18 on the play.
That was good protection there. No, that was great protection there, because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver, although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
Walker now on 1st and 10. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Walker with another carry. Oh, he sheds himself free. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 40 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Out quickly here to Smith and Jigba. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Ball sits on the 10, 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, Walker with it. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
That is caught at the 7-yard line. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second. So as they talk it over, we step aside. A bit of a catch for him to remember. That's number 400 for his NFL career. Not a bad number at all. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Walker will score. Touchdown, Seattle. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there and happy think, I had 2 already. I get some more. I get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, the same tempo, and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Stafford now to throw. He's got his man downfield. It's Robinson. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Stafford. This one hauled in, and again it's Robinson. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be second down. Now Stafford. That's complete to his tight end, Higbee. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. The Rams, they are on the move. They've got another first down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Again, it's Stafford. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Boye Mafe. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And, partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's the game plan that they've had so far because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Stafford going to give this one to Corum. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down.
That was well coached and even better executed because you saw him looking for the cutback lane, never materialized, and had excellent pursuit to stack that play up.
On 4th down, Stafford. Well, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Caden Stearns. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Rams set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail here as we resume play. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the 3rd quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. And they'll run it here. Unable to corral him. He fights through. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
It's another first down as they bite off 23 more on that one.
the gun, Stafford. And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Reek Woolen.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, whatever adjustments they're trying to make over on that sideline, Charles, this defense, they just seem to be a step in front of them and not giving them a chance to implement any of those changes. And here, a pick six, and they widen the lead.
At least a step ahead, maybe even 2 steps. And right now, they are thinking hard about putting this opponent away. That turnover, it grew their lead and just totally deflated that offense. Now these next couple of series, you can take them out of the game entirely if you continue on this pace.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball.
This is caught inside the 15. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory.
They'll run here with Corum.
And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
He'll try again. Pushing for the end zone, but he's not going to get there. They stop him just shy of the goal line.
The Seattle defense, they haven't broken. And this time he is in.
Yes.
Blake Corum.
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Rams are able to cut into that deficit.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead will be cut down to 14. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air.
And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
And Smith here, an audible at the line. Up the middle, here's Walker.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
58 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. Now they'll audible to something else.
Throwing is Smith. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. Throwing now is Geno. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. To throw is Smith.
A quick target here, complete to Metcalf.
14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
An audible here to get a new look.
Here we go on 4th. Smith. This is Fant on the short completion. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. Boy, that's some kind of effort. When he caught it, I doubted if he could get there. Knew it was going to be close, but credit him. Really good effort.
How about the rack on that play, the run after catch? But most of the time we think of it as just being an open field.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
The 20. A great pick, nice return, but you know he's just beating himself up inside for not getting all the way in.
No doubt about it, because he had visions of end zone in his mind. Going to be the total hero. But we did see there the emphasis on it's not just good enough to pick it off anymore.
And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Blake Corum, his third touchdown of the game and fifth on the year. And the Rams take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. That good for 22 and a first down. Pretty explosive run on that inside handoff, and when you're a runner of his caliber, you don't need a big crease.
You really don't, but also what we're seeing is an offensive line that's taking charge at the point of attack, aren't we? Now,
that's caught inside the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead now up to 14. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. They'll fake it. Now Stafford. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Robin, now a loose football. The ball comes out, and the Seahawks have picked it up. And they bring this one back. It's a fumble recovery and a Seattle touchdown. Now Myers for the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive.
Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big fourth quarter hole.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Off of play action. Here's Stafford. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line.
Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game.
Now a play fake, and it's Stafford. He's going to air one out.
On Stafford for the 3rd time is intercepted. Picked by Julian Love.
And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
After the interception, here's Smith.
Left side here taken in by Metcalf.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown.
DK Metcalf.
An 18-yard touchdown grab.
And the Seahawks look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
Myers connects on the PAT, and that'll increase their lead to 28. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out, because now it's not a total loss, because as you said, they've scored some points, and there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
They'll get this one to Cup, complete. Pushing his way through. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked.
Well, this is getting ridiculous. 8 sacks now. That time multiple guys get to it.
Play action. Stafford. Eluding the pressure. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
Brian Maffei.
Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon.
So now Stafford and the Rams, after the sack, they're staring up at a 3rd and long.
Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. The Rams on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and forever. This is caught by Robinson. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Desperation time for Stafford on 4th down. This is caught inside the 15. And he is down deep into Seattle territory. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
They run straight ahead with Corum. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting. And
he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Blake Corum. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Rams get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. Oh, did the Rams get it? Yes. L.A. football. So the onside kick is recovered. And, you know, I always thought, Charles, as someone who didn't play these positions, that going over the middle as a receiver or trying to recover an onside kick, those are two very tough things to do.
It takes a lot of fortitude to put yourself in that position, but you have to do it in order to help your team win.
Unable to recover it, it costs him. The kicking team gets the football here. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked up by Reek Woolen. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
Throwing now, Smith. It's caught at the 10. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. DK Metcalf, 47 yards. And the Seahawks have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the fourth. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that'll increase their lead to 28. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. A shotgun snap for Stafford. Staying up under pressure again, and down he goes again. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. So now Stafford and the Rams after the sack, and they're staring up at a 3rd and long. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. We go to each other in practice, obviously practice or your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for the Seahawks, they're setting themselves up as a major contender as they move to 8-1 now on the year. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for Los Angeles, they drop back to 500 now at 4 up and 4 down. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road.